Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe, and in today's video, we're going to do another HYLN video. And as a disclaimer, I do hold shares in the company. I do not work for them. This is a high-risk investment. It's under $3 a share at this point, but in today's video, I'll take a look at this patent that they filed back in December of 2021. And in particular, I'll focus on a section in there that refers to an operation server. Has nothing to do with the e-axle, but you gotta read a little bit to find it. An operation server may use route information for a particular route and drivetrain configuration information for a particular vehicle to generate a performance plan for operating the vehicle on the route and communicate the performance plan to the vehicle. This is specialized software that is not on board on the truck that talks to it. This operation server has value, and what software companies typically do is that they will sell this software as a service. That is, that the customer may choose to rent this out for a subscription fee. I see this as definitely an additional revenue option. People are focused on how many trucks is HYLN going to sell? How much profit are they going to make per truck? I mean, there's that part of the equation too. But what I'm seeing with the operation server is that there is a second line item of revenue that has a potential of happening. That's assuming that they choose to do that. And what's in it for the customer? A performance plan may compromise target values for a set of operating parameters for the motor, battery system, and the e-axle to minimize operating cost of the vehicle over the route, minimize environmental impact of the vehicle over the route, or extend a service life for the vehicle. So this add-on software has two monetary benefits for the customer: minimize operating cost of the vehicle, as well as extend a service life for the vehicle. It optimizes the truck even further with this operation server. In the system overview, there's another reference to the operation server. Operation server may also communicate with one or more vehicles to receive information about a particular vehicle and or send a performance plan to the vehicle to adjust operating parameter of the vehicle. And the communication between the operation server and vehicles may be over a network. So we've just gone from one customer to an entire fleet of vehicles, and they could charge for this per vehicle or per 100 vehicles or per 1,000 vehicles and get a multiple of revenue. And typically what happens over time is that the cost very slowly increases over time, so they can extract more money from fleets, which is kind of a plus and minus kind of thing. Again, if they choose to do that or not. Operation server may process information associated with operations of vehicles of an enterprise, including managing costs associated with transporting cargo loads and managing the delivery of cargo loads in the form of materials and supplies from a vendor, and delivering end items and products to customers. So we've expanded that even more. We've gone from a customer to a fleet of vehicles, and finally we've expanded it to an enterprise operation and adding additional functionality to it as well. Managing costs associated with transporting cargo loads, as well as managing the delivery of it. And I'm sure that would be an additional charge for that. So you see that there is profits generated from producing vehicles, as well as profits generated, again, if they choose to do so, of an operations server. And you can do it for the customer. You can charge per the fleet, or you can charge for an whole entire enterprise. It's interesting. You have hardware, you have software in the vehicle. The vehicle even has sensors on it, which is also in this document. But it's going to take that sensor data and do something with it, show it to the driver, and perhaps send it back to an operations server, route planning server, vehicle. There's all these servers that are mentioned in this document, and that increases complexity of everything, because now you have all these pieces talking to each other. And what happens if one server goes down, or you don't have an internet connection? What's going to happen? Is that something that needs to be tested and planned for? That's it for this video, and of course, thanks for watching.